Before we get to today's video, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel so you never miss an upload, and share this video to help spread the truth to God's people. So today's video is one that I really felt that I have to do because I think it's one of those things that people like just brush off and go like, I don't care. But I really think that we should care because some of these things, they're here with us. The way they're being done, they're actually achieving what they're supposed to do because they register in our subliminal mind. And I think for the sake of our children, for the sake of our children's children and our young people, our youth and adults and everybody for that matter, I think that we should do this. I think that we should be able to uncover some of these things that are being portrayed, that are being pushed to us on TV screens. That's the things that we see, the things that are being sold to us so that we don't fall prey to these things. So that when we see, we can be able to know, and so that because the word says that you will know the truth and the truth will set you free. My purpose for doing this is that you know some of these things that are happening, some of these things that are being shown to us, some of these things that are being pushed to us on TV screens and entertainment and everything, so that we are alert, so we are on guard, so we are on watch, so we know. This is my purpose with this. I don't know if you've watched Doja Cat's song You Right. It actually caught my attention, and that's what I want to speak about today. I want to reveal some things in that song, so let's get it. Now, in Doja Cat's song You Right, in this video, as you can see, she is in heaven. And again, as you can see, her name is on the gate of heaven, as if to show that she owns heaven. And as the video progresses, we see some intriguing symbols that deserve our attention. For instance, she is standing on a floor with checkerboard pattern, which is often associated with duality. Now, this is interesting. Why? Because such patterns are frequently used in occultic rituals. Don't just take my word for it. If we take a closer look, if we observe closely, we can see resemblance. I don't know if the directors in this video knew, but if they knew, they had a clear intention. Doja Cat presents herself in this video as a female goddess. They're trying to show us that she's drawing inspiration from the ancient Egyptian rituals that worshipped the sun god Ra. The bright shining sun in the background reinforces this connection. Now, as Christians, as people of faith, as people who are called by God's name, it is important for us to see this. It is crucial, it is essential to see this and recognize the danger of this kind of worship, because this kind of worship has been linked to the channeling and invocation of spirits. And if you look at it, it actually has roots in demonic rituals, demonic worship. And so we need to be aware of this. We need to be alert. We need to be knowing these things so we don't fall prey to this kind of worships, to this kind of traps. Again, an interesting aspect is the covering of the right eye, whether it be by a hand or an object. And this actually is a common practice in sun worship. Now, if we examine this, we can clearly see that she adopts the same gesture. And so therefore, Doja Cat doing this, she presents herself as a goddess representing sexual immorality, lust, fornication, and many other morally degrading concepts. This is the purpose for this video. This is the reason why we're doing this. We need to question why Doja Cat and the likes of her are promoting such agendas in their video. To what end? What are they looking for? What is their goal? What are they here for? Because if we don't, these things, they will shape and form our worldview, and the generations that are coming after us will be lost. And so we need to question these things now, and we need to correct the worldview. We need to correct the things that have been misrepresented, the things that have been taken out of context, and the lies that have been told for far too long. But that's not all. In the video, there's a symbolism of Baphomet depicted by a balancing scale with two horns. Now, it's known that this image pays homage to Baphomet, a figure associated with Satan. Now, I want you to take a closer look. On the one hand of the scale, there is a breathing heart, symbolizing the soul. On the other hand, there is gold, symbolizing the worldly pleasure and the worldly wealth. Now, the underlying message here is that these individuals, these people, all these people, what they are selling is the riches of the world, and you can sell your soul and gain the world. But that don't have to be the case. You don't need to sell your soul for the riches of this world. The riches of this world are for a short time. In fact, Jesus himself said, "What shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world yet loses his own soul?" I better keep my soul, keep your heart, that you can look in the mirror and know that your heart is still there, your soul is still there. You've not sold it, it is still there, and you're still in your right mind, because in the end there is eternity, and it matters where you spend that eternity, whether on the side of God or the side of Satan. Choose today. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So drop a comment below and share your feedback. Feel free to suggest any other topic that you'd like for me to explore.